Hi guys, so what are you doing today? Yeah, today I would like to talk about maybe rant a bit. Yeah, I'm not in a very good mood. Or maybe some of you guys can relate. So when your friends suck. So yeah, so apparently as we grow older, our friends are gonna suck a lot. Most reasons would be they've changed, or maybe you've changed for the better and they hate it and they're envious of you. So yeah, I had an old friend come over yesterday, so he came out of cryo slumber because he was so insecure. He's getting left behind from everyone else's success because during high school he wasted all his father's money for her, just for good time, having a good time, wasting it on alcohol and whatever, playing video games. So he's very prideful. Yeah, maybe when your best friends suck, you can change the title to that. He's very prideful. He always wants to be the best in the crowd. He always be one who is noticed. He wants to get the attention. He's very egotistic. He wants to be always known as the rich kid, popular. He always wants to have that image, but well, that was back then. But it wasn't his money. It's not your money, dude. So now that we're adults, you can't make your own money, and then you just blame your ugly ex-wife that it's her fault when you're the one who, when he's the one who put her dick in her and decided to have kids with her and met her even though he doesn't love her, and even though she looks like shit, just so he can have a place to say because he was so prideful and angry with his family. So he ran away and fucked some other ugly woman from the street, and also complains that her ex-wife is dumb and they're poor, and he became poor as well because of his ex-wife. When it's been 15 years he put up with that. So he just blames everyone else for his misfortune when it's his fault. It's his choice. It's his choice to just to smoke pot every day, smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, and have sex with that ugly woman every day that he doesn't love. It's his choice, and then it's his choice to make 2 more kids that he regrets making with that woman. And now he's legally binded to that woman, and he doesn't have the money to annul his marriage with that ugly woman. Yeah. So he comes here yesterday, and he was ranting, he was blaming his ex-wife, and then he mentions, and then he said to his ex-wife that he became poor and unsuccessful because of his ex-wife, and then he also said that now he's left behind. When back in high school, he thinks that he had more money than me. Well, he had because um, a lot of my family were offering to put me to school, but I declined because I never wanted help from other people. I always want everything that I have to be through my effort. That's why I have this YouTube channel and I have my own success. I bought my house last month, so it's very envious. And then he says that he should be still be the one who has more money now compared to me, and he's using his measuring stick basically everyone around him. So yeah, so I got pissed and I've been busting his ass all day, saying he's wrong. So I'm saying to him that uh, I'm earning 5 times than him, and I've retired early, and he's still working his ass off overtime. So as long as he has not retired earlier than me, so he will never be better than me. Because back in high school, I only declined the people because I was that my family that were offering to send me to school and give me allowance because I was very prideful. But in college, I wasn't. At my third or fourth year, I think I accepted help because my mother can't take it. She was putting 4 of us to school. So I accepted, and then my allowance is dollars. So, but it's money that, but unlike him, the money that he wasted is his father's money, a savings for that his father gave on his account. He just wasted it on partying and showing people that he's rich, that he has money just to get attention because he's an attention whore. So maybe I think it's time for us to stop being friends because I warned him yesterday that if you will not change and continue to be prideful and keep on talking down at me, which which can never be better than me. Well, the proof that I'm smarter than him, that I'm better than him, is right now. He's just broke. He's buried and dead, and he even owes me some money for 3 years. So he just came up with whatever reason, just to validate him won't make won't that so that he won't pay me. So there's nothing left to brag anymore. He's just delusional. Uh, I have way more money than him, and than he could ever have, ever, by myself alone, and not some other woman giving him money like his other woman now. So he's very prideful, but he's lazy. Well, me, I'm very prideful, but I work hard for my own money, so that's why I earn like 5 times than he is right now, and I'm just sleeping at home and going wherever I want, and that's just from one income source. So I have other income streams, so he will never be better than me. So maybe it's time to forget toxic best friend because they just keep dwelling in the past, and in the past they look down on you. So that's his basis of friendship. So the only way that he was friends with me because he's better than me, he's above me. So yeah, so I have very low tolerance with those kind of people. So I think I would rather be alone than to have deal with his toxicity, his pride, his ego. I mean, his life is a mess. So I just became stressed when I started talking to him again. I mean, I forgot about him. I gave up on him. So and then suddenly one day he can face me now just because there's a woman spending money on him and he's burning that woman's money. So somehow he feels that he became rich already, that he became better because some woman is spending money on him. So he's very delusional. His pride is twisted. His logic is twisted. So compared to my hard work, it's all me. I, all I have, my house and how much money I have, my success, how I've retired early, is through my own efforts. Nobody helped me with that because I was very prideful. I don't want help from anyone. So yeah, so just want to rant a bit to get this off my system, and to those who are experiencing the same way. So it's best to just let go of these people and forget about these people. Just to leave them. Just another day as well. So my other best friend that who was forcing me to work abroad, and he was saying that I'm a loser because I don't have a house back then. Well, he the situation was different because well he was working abroad before, and but me I was still studying until I was like 27 or 28, 29. Yeah, until I was 29, I was still studying. So I just been working for like I think 5 or more years, around 5 years, couple of months at call center. But I resigned last year, so yeah, just five. So just last year, before I resigned, so I was like, I think I was just working like 5 years. So yeah. So I think it was last week. I think I messaged that other friend how successful I am. I show him how much I'm earning. I'm earning more than him. I bought a house, and I'm here. I'm just here. I'm just at home. I'm retired. I'm just sleeping, and I never needed to go abroad. But he also was forcing me to go abroad, but he never went abroad because the pay, the pay to where he was going to work abroad for sucked. So yeah, so those friends suck. I mean, yeah, I think all my friends suck. All my best friends suck. I don't care about their ego. So what? There's also another thing when I say that I don't care. So and they're saying I still care because I mention it when I'm just calling them out because I'm annoyed at their behavior. I want to call them out so that they will not do it again, so that they will understand clearly that I don't like what they're doing or saying, and then you're saying that in reality I still care. So how can you tell someone to stop doing something without saying it, but their logic is twisted, you know? It's like they're reverse psychology you. They think they're so smart. So so if I don't say anything, so they will still assume that it's okay, that what they're doing is okay if you don't say anything. So if they don't understand that you saying something means that you're not tolerating that, but you still care for them. When you don't say anything and they've been continuing that behavior for years, for decades, so it's time to stop. I have very low tolerance now, so now that I'm older, I don't care about bullshit anymore. I don't care about making other people happy uh, with their fake facades and whatever they assume that they're delusional, what they think, whatever they think delusionally. So, I'm pretty sick and tired of those fake people. And back then, I didn't mind. You know, I was very humble, and they still, but they abused my humbleness and my kindness, being polite and nice to them, and always encouraging them. So, but in the end, so they just think that The only way that they will be friends with you is they feel better when they think they're better than you. I don't need them anymore. You don't need those kind of people. So the best way to deal with them is just to tell them off, tell them what you think, even though they will be in denial and they will not validate what you think. At least that you gave them a chance, that you've said that you said your piece, that you care for them. But if they will not change, you will no longer be friends. So I'm just waiting for them to block me. At least I gave them a chance. At least I told them what they're doing wrong. I'm still giving them a chance. So they should just block themselves if they don't understand that what they're doing is wrong. Yeah, I don't care anymore. At least and show them that you're more successful than them, that you're better than them. I mean, these guys can't even do martial arts. They won't stand a fist fight against me. I'm bigger than them, stronger than them. I have martial arts and they do not. So I have more money than them. So unlike them that are being abused by their wife, so that other friend that I talked about, the other one that I talked about, he was abused by his wife. So he's got scars on his face because he was battered by his wife. So how am I the loser when he's the battered husband? So yeah, so I think these guys are just delusional and egotistic. And I'm really sick of it. If you tolerate people, if you don't say anything, it's gonna get even worse. If you say something, they will stop and or either block you and stay out of your life. So whatever they do, so it's their choice. I don't care anyway. Don't really care as long as giving them a chance and said what I want to say. So yeah, because I still give people chances. But what's important thing is that you say whatever that you wanted to say, and whatever they're doing wrong with you for years. That's what's more important. Even though they blocked you for that, at least you said what you had to say. At least you released that from in you. So I think I feel better. If they stay, if they don't, I don't care. I don't mind. I don't need them anyway. I wasn't contacting him for a while because I'm tired of people like that who don't value me. What else? Because first I just wanted to be be polite and just to be subtle about it, but I don't want to hear them underestimating me and undermining my success. So every time I tell them that I've done something successful, they had to make some side comments to undermine that. I'm really annoyed with that. So just better get out of my life. Stop doing that or just get out of my life. I don't need you anyway. I'm rich. I got all the money. I don't care. It's them that always want something from me, want my attention. I don't need their attention. So yeah, instead of my original plan, just to be polite and be subtle about showing them my success and to make them envious. So it depends. Well, you can do that, but it's better just to, at least for me, for my case, I think it's better for me to say what I want to say and to point out to them what they're doing wrong but that's just me. So it depends. Uh, well, the downside to what I'm doing is that most likely they will get out of your life and block you, so you will end up alone because people cannot take honesty because that's what people love. What people love is people love to talk about themselves all day and for you to listen to them all day. I think that might be some what how people perceived and liked me before because I'm a very good listener. I'm a very good supporter. I'm a very good friend. So, but them, they're an asshole friend. They can't listen. It's all about them. But when it comes to you, they don't want to listen because it's all about them. So that's how selfish they are. So if you have those kind of friends, very ditching. It's better just to live alone and die alone than have to deal with their douchebaggery, you know? Yeah, I think I will title this video How to Deal with Friends That Suck. So yeah, so the best thing is just to focus on yourself, focus on your success. You're not doing your success just just to provoke them or to get back at them. At least my success is mine alone. I've always wanted to retire at 35 and I achieved it and no one can downplay it. So what I'm saying, what I told him is that as long as I retired first compared to him or to other people, no one's gonna be better than me because I'm already retired first and I'm earning a lot of money while sleeping. So you have to state the facts that you're better than them. And well, anyway, you have the evidence to show to back what you're saying. Anyway, they will just be in denial, but unlike them, you're not. I'm not all talk. So for me, actions speak louder than words. Results speak louder than words. So anyway, it's futile to be friends with them anyway because they will always be envious with you or anyone because they're delusional, they're insane. If people are successful but they're not, they will feel bad. And when you hang out with them, they will find ways to make you feel bad, to undermine your success so that they can justify them being losers and lazy and put the blame on anyone and then always talking about the past and always what do you call it? How do you say that in English? When they think that you're always in debt to them because they have helped you a lot in the past. Yeah, I mean it's not like I'm also doing a lot of favors for them every now and then. So they think that they only count the favors that they do, but not the favors that I do for them. So yeah, they're just unfair and jackasses and just plain assholes. So well, they have kind hearts, but they are just. But I just cannot tolerate their douchebaggery anymore because it's just plain douchebaggery now. So it just makes no sense for me to deal with their douchebaggery. Even though they're not bad people, but they shouldn't be doing those things. They should not be making you feel bad because they feel bad. I mean, I have my own problems on my own, but I make solutions. That's why I'm retired early. Unlike them, they're all talk, they're lazy. They think they're smart. So if they are smarter than me, so why aren't they early retired? Why did they retire early compared to me? Why don't they have more money compared to me? But I really didn't want to play that card, that money success card. But these people are just pissing me off with their jealousy and their douchebaggery and their being an asshole. So yeah, I just want to, well, I've had too much, and whatever people do to me will have repercussions now, because if you tolerate them, they will think that it's all good. What they're doing wrong is good, so, and they will keep doing it, and they will keep making you feel bad. Well, actually, I really feel better now that I've said my piece and saying that I'm more successful than them. Even though I don't want to be an asshole like them, but sometimes being always the good guy doesn't help in the long run, because people, these kind of people will keep pissing me off, and keep insulting you, and they will keep thinking that it's okay because you're not reacting to it. You're not complaining because they're not self-aware. They only think about themselves. What they think about a friendship is the friendship is about them. What kind of friendship? Bullshit friendship is that? So I'm done with being harmonious with people. I'm done with making other people happy at my expense. I'm done with it. So I'm not gonna let them feel better at my expense anymore. I'm too old for that shit, and these people should be too old to know that already, to be decent people, especially now that they have children, they have family, but they're broke and their lives are miserable, and they're making my life miserable so that they will feel better with themselves. But yeah, but the best thing to do is to not tolerate it. So if you still care for them, I mean, you've been friends, high school, college, you've been through a lot together, and at least you show them that you still value their friendship, but you don't value their bullshit. You don't tolerate their bullshit. You give them one chance. You tell them what they're doing wrong, and if they still can't understand it, well, it's their loss. And well, if they block you, great. If they don't, well, just leave it at that. They realize, just don't do anything else after that. Just, it's up to them, and you don't care anyway, so you will not do anything else. So you show them that they're wrong, and you prove them that you're right, and you show them that you're more successful, and you prove them that you're more successful than them. Anyway, if you have the evidence, it shows that you're more successful than them. But you have to reiterate to them, you have to drill in their heads, in their minds, that you are more successful than them, that you're better than them, that you're stronger than them, and that you don't need them. And that is why you care about them, but you don't need them, and that is why you're being honest to them, even though you know that they will not take the honesty. So to value your mental health is, at least you have the closure that finally you've said what you always wanted to say, that they've always been disrespectful to you, and now you're disrespectful to them. So what goes around comes around, and they can handle it, and they go away. It's just simple as that. Where's the other one? If they change, maybe you will give them a chance. But even though they change, I don't think, even though you give them a chance, I don't think things will ever be the same. Because I'm not that person anymore. I don't tolerate bullshit anymore. and I'm the one who's being an asshole now because yeah, you people are assholes. So it's my turn now, and see how it feels. So I don't need you people anyway. So yeah, for me, I think that's the best way to deal with toxic friends. So maybe I think I will title this video "The Best Way to Deal with Toxic Friends." Yeah, and again, the best way is to focus on your own success. Don't if you're working on your own success, work on it by yourself. If you bring other people along working while you're working on with your own success, especially these bastard bullshit annoying toxic people, they will get envious at you and you will not be successful because they will sabotage you in your success because uh, they just don't want you to be successful. It should be them, that's only them that's successful. Hey, I forgot where's the other one. I don't know. So yeah, so again, it's better to live alone than to deal with these people and tolerate these people ruining your day, giving you toxic negative energy every time you talk to them. They're always projecting their failures at you and even gonna blame you for no reason. Their logic is just twisted and insane. So you're just wasting time with them. It's just better to be alone. At least, well, he has left me when I needed a friend because because I know he hates me because he's envious at my success. I was slowly become successful. So they will avoid you. They will give you the silent treatment. So it's just better to be alone. Try to find some better friends. If not, you don't need to find better friends. It's just better to be alone than to deal with their bullshit. Because anytime they could forsake you, they will not be happy with your successful, and then they will forsake you. They will sabotage your success and then forsake you. It's all about them. They will borrow money from you and they will never pay you because you're friends and because you owe them from 20 years back, but you have already returned that favor 100 times as well. So that's it. So the video is going too long, so have a great day.